Good evening, unique couples community. We are Vito and Linda Patrick. We want to welcome you to Unique Couples Sunday Night Live.
Yay! Great to have you. Great to see you. Go ahead and hashtag. Let us know how long you've been married. Put that in the chat. If you could hear us, give us a wave. Send us a wave. Say hello. We are all excited about our topic this evening. Our topic today.
Go ahead. Hashtag Live Squad. Let us know which country you are watching from. For those of you that'll be watching the replay, go ahead and type in hashtag replay. Like Linda said, we are very excited about our topic today, and we are ready to just get started.
Right into it. But yes, it's going to be quick because we want you to go ahead and practice these things. Okay, so you have to go and practice. Yes.
But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to the Unique Couples YouTube channel, you want to go ahead and subscribe. You want to turn on that notification bell. You want to select all so you can know every time we go live here at Unique Couples. So go ahead and subscribe to the Unique Couples YouTube channel.
Go ahead. So we're talking about 5 things every spouse should know about sex, and it will help strengthen their marriage and help their marriage succeed. So we're going to talk about those 5 points, jot them down, come back, watch this, rewatch this. Let us know some other points that we might have not put in that didn't make the top 5. Put those in the comments as well. Let us know what your extras are. Okay. Yes. We want to hear your takeaways. So are we ready for number 1? Number one. These are the things that, hey, every spouse should know. But before I talk about the know, we like to say it's not just about knowing, it's about doing.
Yeah.
So you might know these things, but if you're not practicing them, if you're not doing them, you're not implementing them in your relationship, in your marriage, then it's not going to help you. So knowing is only half of the battle. You actually have to do the work. You have to put in the work to get the success that you want in your relationship.
Yes.
Hey, we know what we're talking about after 20 plus years and working with couples and being in our community and helping. So try it. Let's see. Okay, so number one.
It is necessary.
Woohoo!
So 5 things every spouse should know about sex to help their marriage succeed. Number 1, it is necessary. So sex is necessary.
It is needed if you need it. So if you need sex, it is necessary in your marriage. If your spouse needs it, it is necessary in your marriage. So don't think, oh, well, we can get away with it. Oh, it doesn't matter. It matters if it matters to your spouse.
Yes.
It matters if it matters to you. And so you need to go about the business of making it a part of your relationship and a regular part. Of course, y'all can have the conversation and decide how often and when and where and all of these different things. But it is necessary. If you want to learn more about that, join us in our Unique Couples Marriage Club, #club, and we'll get you the deets for that. Okay, so that is number 1. Yes, it is necessary. In fact, you're not married until you consummate, right? That's the final act, right? Okay.
Number 2, no begging required. And that goes for both persons. Your spouse should not have to beg for sex. So the wife shouldn't have to beg. The man shouldn't have to beg.
Yes. And sometimes we make it seem as if it's oh, if you do this, oh, if you do that, or we get to the point where we make our spouse feel as if, oh, you know what? Okay, let's just come and do it. Like it's a chore, and it shouldn't be a chore. It should be something that's exciting and fulfilling for both of you. And if it's not that, then of course you need to work on that. But it shouldn't be a case where you are begging or your spouse is begging because y'all don't see it as something great, something that's supposed to be a part of your relationship. So no begging required. Make it make the act, make the wanting and the willingness to do it, make it something interesting for the both of you, so that hey, he doesn't have to beg and she doesn't have to beg.
So nobody has to beg.
No one has to beg because it's going to be freely given, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're ready for number three.
Three.
Number three. Let's go. I'm going to see your takeaways and your comments. Go and put them in the chat for us. We are talking about 5 things every spouse should know about sex, and this will help their marriage succeed. So, number three.
Intimacy takes time. Intimacy takes time. So, who is the electric stove? Who is the gas stove? So, intimacy intimacy takes time. So, man, we are the gas stove. Once we light, we are ready to go. The ladies, they are the electric stove. You turn it on, they have to warm up. So
Mm.
intimacy takes time. No need to rush. Take your time. And intimacy doesn't start when the clothes is taken off. Intimacy starts
Mm.
from in the morning, from in the beginning of the day, throughout the day. And all of that leads into what's going to happen later on in the night. So remember, intimacy takes time.
Yep. So you want to definitely make sure that you are doing things to lead up to this act, especially for women who might take a little longer to warm up to, the sexual encounter. So take your time. Make time, communicate,
Mhm.
do those little things during the day, whether it's a talk or the check on or the little how are you, or the text throughout the day, or being concerned, anything like that, just to make sure that you both are ready and warmed up for when the act happens. So, yep, intimacy, sexual intimacy, it is not just going to be something quick and great. It takes time sometimes, and sometimes it'll be like, hey, yes, we're all ready and ready to go, and that's okay. But you have to make space for when different things will be needed for your what you're dealing with. Yes. So that
Yes.
is number three.
Three.
Yes.
For those of you who have just joined us today, we are talking about 5 things every spouse should know about
Mm-hmm.
sex to help their marriage succeed. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the Unique Couples YouTube channel, you want to go ahead and subscribe to the Unique Couples YouTube channel. You want to go ahead and turn on that notification bell, and you want to select all every time we go live here at Unique Couples. So go ahead and subscribe to the Unique Couples YouTube channel. Also, you want to join us in our 21-day couples challenge designed to get you and your partner closer using activities that promote intimacy, insight, and intentionality during the course of 21 days. Register now. Click the link in the description and comments. So you want to join us for the 21 days couples connection challenge.
Get it on, get it on, get that connection. And once you have that connection, then it'll definitely be easier for you to make these sex acts and sex, whatever experiences happen, where it's something that both of you enjoy. So join us in the challenge, and you will definitely get more and more and more to stay connected with your spouse. Okay, so we're at number
Four.
number four. Woohoo, number
So,
four.
number four, orgasm is for two. Yes, orgasm is for two. So, it's sex was not designed by God to be a selfish act. Each partner should be concerned about the pleasure of the other. So, orgasm is designed for both of you,
So it's not
not
just
just
for
for the
him,
female
not just for
or
him,
not
not
just
just
for
for
the
you,
male,
not
it's
just
for
for her,
both.
for both. And some people may have a problem. Some couples have a problem when they think that females actually should not enjoy the sexual encounter because she is not being holy or dignified, or for whatever religious reasons, or cultural reasons, that hey, the woman should not enjoy the sexual experience. But hey, we're gonna just turn that around and say it's for both of you to enjoy. God designed sex, and he made it something that
Yes.
is beautiful for you to enjoy. and you have your marriage, that makes it all the more beautiful,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So it's for two. You two go ahead and enjoy it.
All
Yep.
right.
And yes. So are we ready for number five?
Yes.
Number five. I
Number
think we're ready for
five.
number five.
Yes.
Yes.
You ready for
Go
number
ahead
five?
and put your number 6 and number 7 in the comments.
Yes.
Go ahead and
If it
add
wasn't
those
mentioned,
in.
it's yeah.
Yes, go ahead and add those in. We really want to see those and respond to those as well. So go ahead and put those in. So we're ready for number 5. And listen, go ahead and share as well. Don't keep the information to yourself. You don't know who you will be helping. Share to help, right?
Yes.
Share to help. So go ahead and share share on your social media pages and everywhere. Okay, so number 6.
No, number five.
Oh, number 5. Oh,
Number
sorry.
5 is communication helps. So communicate after sex, and not just after sex, but communicate before, during, and after sex can be healthy and add to the experience. So communication is very important.
Yeah, and then it's what you're going to communicate. So we said before, during, and after. What you talk about before could be your expectations, your sex expectations, and what you want to happen. And we talk more about that in our club. So go ahead, boop, boop, join us
Join
there.
in the club.
Right? And so that's the before.
And
The
then also
during.
the before can be like how often,
Yes.
So you have to talk about that as well.
Yes, that is definitely
Because
before.
I may say 5, you may say 2, which is 7, but I mean, hey, you gotta anyway, continue.
So yes, before, and then of course during. What you communicate would be, encouraging words. You could communicate that, hey, yes, this is good. Yes, that is definitely where it needs to be. Or, encouragement, support of your spouse while you're enjoying that. And excitement. Hey, communicate that excitement about what is going on and what you find enjoyable. And then you might even have to communicate in there that, hey, remember the last time we did? Yeah, communicate that. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Okay, and then of course communicate after. Don't just fall asleep, right? Don't just fall asleep and then think that's it. Communicate after as well. The experience, and it doesn't have to be long, because some people might find that really annoying. It doesn't have to be long. It just needs to be on point.
Yes,
right.
That communication is vital. That's important because you need to know what went great, what went wrong, what needs to happen, because that communication is important. Because if Linda isn't telling me what needs to happen, how would I know? So that communication needs to happen. So get in the habit of communicating
and be
That's
open
very
to it,
important.
right? Like be
Yes.
open to not be offended if your spouse tells you something that, hey, you probably didn't want to hear, or it wasn't as great as it needed to be, or it could have been better, or whatever it is. Be open to just having the talk. Just be open to
Yes.
knowing how the experience was for your spouse, and then how you can improve it. So maybe you don't want to talk about what went badly. You would probably talk about what went well and what you enjoyed and would like to see happen the next time. So that is also a way. So talk about the good things that happen and what you enjoyed, and that could be a great part of you communicating, and definitely changing how you relate to your spouse and the sexual experience.
Yes. So they were the 5 things every spouse should know about sex to help their marriage succeed. So you want to make sure, let us know what were your takeaways. If there was one of them we didn't mention, put it in the comments and let us know. Let us know.
So we had fun sharing. We hope you go ahead and practice, because remember, there is more changes, transformation happening in what you do compared to what you know. So it's not just about what you know. Go ahead and do the do.
Yes. We had fun sharing with you here this evening. Here at Unique Couples, we are building stronger couples, healthier marriages, and happier families. We love you guys. Have a great rest of the evening. Have an awesome week. Bye.